Hello ladies and gentlemen, I am the Omni Viewer, here with another huge update for Godzilla Monster Planet. I've noticed a lot of people in the comments section of these videos wondering if there will be toys. Finely sculpted, articulated statuettes for the mature adult collector. I kind of always figured there would be. After all, it's a Godzilla movie. With Godzilla movies come Godzilla toys. The fact that it's animated really doesn't have much impact on that. Well, the announcement has been made. There will indeed be Godzilla toys for Monster Planet, and with that announcement comes our clearest look so far at AniGoji. Yes, I'm still calling him AniGoji, and I'm gonna keep calling him that until Toho gives us something else. Anyway, I'm sure you want to see the picture. Yeah, we already kind of know what Godzilla will look like thanks to this poster, but a lot of the details, especially the face, were kept in shadow. So this will give us our first truly clear look at Godzilla. So without further ado, here is the reveal. Admittedly, it's not much clearer, but it's the best we've got so far. This, by the way, is of the 26 centimeter tall figure. There will be a smaller 17 centimeter figure, as well as a flying Seraphim figure. So that answers the other question. Yes, the flying Seraphim are getting figures, but we already know what the Seraphim look like. We're here for Godzilla. I'll be honest, I continue to be more and more concerned. Now, we already know this Godzilla bears a very striking resemblance to the legendary Godzilla. I've seen some people say they don't like that purely on principle because they didn't like the legendary design to begin with. That, of course, is entirely subjective. I do like the legendary Godzilla's design. But this is concerning me for slightly different reasons. I mean, we're talking about animation here. Animation is one of those mediums without limits. You can literally do just about anything with it. And yet the design team decided to just take the legendary design and change the skin texture. Now, admittedly, Godzilla is one of those characters who has a basic design you have to stick to. So I suppose it's inevitable that regardless of what they had done, he would have drawn comparisons to previous designs at some point. But this just feels lazy, like they put the least amount of effort into coming up with something distinct. Let me put it this way. Shin Godzilla's basic design was based on the original 1954 Godzilla. That was what they used as a jumping off point, and they clearly wanted the comparison to be present. But at the same time, it wasn't just the 1954 suit with a different coat of paint. They added all sorts of new details that made Shin Godzilla distinct. That's just not the sense I'm getting from this guy. And then there's the face. I'm sorry if this gets a little blurry as I zoom in here, but the face really has me worried. It's too textured. General rule of thumb with character design, especially in the realm of animation, you don't want your character's face to have too many details on it. Faces have to be easy to focus on. You want to keep your character's face as straightforward as possible. Eyes, nose, ears, and mouth. You can make them distinct by, say, giving them a wide or small mouth, or by the color and shape of their eyes, but other details like freckles or facial hair or whatnot, you want to keep to a minimum and you want to keep very simple. If there's too much detail to a character's face, it just gets distracting. This Godzilla has a very, very detailed face, and it's throwing me. If I'm being perfectly honest, his face looks like he left it in water for too long and it got all pruny. That's not the impression I should be getting from Godzilla. Now I know why they kept his face in shadows on the poster. This figure has me more concerned than ever before. I'm trying not to cast any final judgments until I see him in the final film, but yikes. Now that I can actually see his face, I'm more worried than ever. I'm still hoping against hope that this'll turn out alright and my fears will be unwarranted, but I'm not holding my breath. Well, that's just what I think, at least at this point. What do you guys think? Are you okay with this design? Do you think the face is too detailed, or are you okay with it? Are you going to be snatching up these figures either way? Actually, you know what? That was a stupid question. Of course you're going to. I'm probably going to. Feel free to leave your thoughts below. Until such time as we meet again, this is the Omni Viewer signing off.